So I'm gonna start doing some commentaries. I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, today I'm probably gonna talk about some toxic communities and also why some communities aren't bad and the undeserved hate some communities get. I'm gonna start with talking about the gacha community. The community itself isn't that toxic besides gacha heat and some gacha brats, etc., etc. But gacha gets a lot of undeserved hate, and I would know this because my main account is literally for gacha. If you go online on TikTok and watch a decent or good gacha video, you will see that there will be at least 1 through 5 amount of hate comments for no particular actual reason. I get people have opinions, but some hate comments can get out of hand, like telling little children to kill themselves, etc., etc. It's not okay. I'm not telling you to change your opinion, but at least to be nicer. Like how someone, instead of hating, tell gachas how they can do better or what they could improve. Because these are usually little kids and no one deserves to kill themselves no matter what. I'm gonna keep this commentary as short as possible, so I'm gonna move on from the gacha community to talk about furries. Same with gacha, furries get a lot of hate as well, and most of it is unnecessary. Just because someone did something bad in a fursuit does not mean all fursuit wearers like furries are bad. I know a lot of communities, and I know that there is tons of people in communities who are good and normal, while some of them are bad, making the whole community crash down, which is very unfair. Because I know a lot of nice furries, I know a lot of other nice gacha tubers and gacha TikTokers. I know a bunch of gamers, I know a lot of people, and most of them have a toxic community that's being ruined on TikTok, so I needed to address this right away. Now it's time to talk about the Fortnite community, and I know that a lot of people will argue with me on this. The game is not bad. The game is fun, and I have it, I'm not gonna lie. But most of the community is toxic boys. Not the gender, but the toxic group. The one who goes ahead and makes game wars or community wars and goes ahead and hates on other people for no actual reason. And the content isn't that good either, but I'm not here to hate on the content because some of the content is pretty good, but most of it's toxic. But the game and some of the community is really good. At this point, I'm just really speedrunning this commentary. So now I'm gonna talk about gamers. Sorry about my voice. I just needed some water. Oh. my cat is, oh my god, rubbing against me. Anyway. Evie, stop. I'm trying to do a commentary. Anyway, gamers. So some gamers are good, and they protect furries like they're supposed to, and they're good gamers. They play games, they cosplay, they're really cool, they're really chill, they're really a vibe. They're people you can talk to. But most gamers start game wars and shoot at furries in comments and are just really hateful, and they're usually a part of the boys, the toxic group, not the gender again. So, well, this is all from what I know. And like I said, in all communities, there's always a side of the community that's bad, but most of them are good, or sometimes most of them are bad, which I usually try to change. Again, this is a speedrun, so I'm gonna end my talk about the gamers. The gamers are cool, blah, 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 blah. But when I said cosplay, that I didn't necessarily mean all cosplayers are gamers. That's not what I meant. But some gamers are cosplayers too, and that'll have to be an explanation for a whole nother video, and I don't want to get into that, so don't hate on me for it. I'll explain that if you really want me to, but right now I don't wanna. So now we're gonna start talking about Roblox players. And Roblox players are awesome. The community is awesome. The game is awesome. I have extreme high respect for the community and the game itself. Roblox recently, someone tried to bring Gacha Heat into Roblox, making Roblox Heat. But good thing that was quickly taken down. That was quickly taken care of. The community quickly got rid of that before it became a huge thing like Gacha Heat did. I'm super grateful for that because the Roblox community has also been very helpful toward the Gacha community by protecting us and supporting us and going ahead and, sharing the word that Gacha Heat and Gacha isn't the same thing. And Roblox players usually have really good content and they're really nice people most of the time. Some of them can be a bit toxic and mean, but most of them are really supportive and really nice. And I just have a lot of I don't really have any bad things to say about this community or about their content. It's usually all good. I have no bad memories or no bad info about it. By now you can probably tell that I'm speedrunning this commentary because of how fast I'm speaking and how fast I'm jumping between these different communities. The thing is, I don't have small time to say this, and if I really went in full detail, I'd be talking in full 6 to 10 million paragraphs in speech about each and everything because I have a game theory brain. I have big brain. I'll do theories in the future. You can request me to react to stuff and for me to commentary on anything about a topic or anything, and I'll do it. I'll even react to I might even react to your guys' videos. Just put in the comments put a link to one of your videos in the comments and I'll go ahead and react to that. No joke. I will do it because I know how good it feels to be reacted to. So anyway, now we're going to jump onto a different community. Let's talk about the anime community. Now, by anime community, I mean people with anime profiles, people who cosplay anime, people who have a bunch of mangas, people who have a bunch of animes, people who have watched animes 1 million times. You get the gist. However, some people with anime profiles haven't actually watched an anime and just have it for the meme or something like that, which is really dumb and I hate it, but it's a thing. So anyway, usually the people with the anime profile pics, but they're not real, they're usually the toxic ones. But usually the anime community is pretty nice, and they're usually really talented with edits and tweening. The anime community is really cool, the cosplays are really cool, the people are really nice, the art is really nice, and the only toxic people are usually the people who just have an anime profile because it looks cool, but not because they've watched the anime. Yeah. Again, I might remake this video, but being less in a hurry, because you can tell I'm really in a hurry. Now, you must be wondering, why haven't you talked about the LGBTQ community? Why haven't you talked about blah, 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 blah? Because I'm not going to talk about the LGBTQ as community. That's going to be a whole different video, because I have tons of ideas, and I have a whole paragraph and a whole different video idea for the LGBTQ. Because there's a lot of problems, there's a bunch of racism, there's a bunch of homophobia that I need to talk about. I need to talk about how people should support trans, and how they should support people being gay, and how they should support the LGBTQ. That's a whole different video, guys. That's a whole different video. So, yeah, I can't include the LGBTQ, or else I'll be talking about that way too much, then I'll get off track, and then this whole video will basically be about the LGBTQ like it did right now. But anyway, I guess we'll get on to Straight TikTok now. Straight TikTok is with Charlie D'Amelio, Zoe Lavender. You probably don't like those names because, as you can tell, all these people have gotten canceled. And again, I'm not going to talk about people getting canceled or anything like that. Again, that's a whole different video. But I will brush a little off of that. People getting canceled. There's this dumb thing going around on TikTok where people will get canceled for the smallest reasons and for things people got framed up for or things they did a long time ago, and people are getting banned and taken off TikTok for dumb reasons that they don't deserve for. Zoe Lavender, she deserved it. But, yeah, she deserved it. But, like, some people are getting canceled for no reason, and some people are being attacked for no reason, and that is just sad. So that's my little brush off of on that, because I'm not going to talk about that too much. So let's go ahead and talk about how the straight TikTokers usually go ahead and dance to audios or make memes about audios that belong to a completely different fandom, and then people say, oh, you know that TikTok song? It's not a TikTok song. I'm not gatekeeping. It's depressing when people don't know where something originated from. And most of the time, they'll be making toxic content, etc., etc. I'm gonna brush past straight TikTok because that will also be in a different video. I'm probably gonna have a whole different video about the LGBTQ, about straight TikTok, about being canceled and stuff like that. But anyway, now I'm gonna talk about the comedy side of TikTok. I'm talking about, like, the funny skits people make that are really funny and entertaining to watch. I extremely love these people. They are really fun to enjoy. They are not toxic. They are usually supporting the LGBTQ community, etc., etc. And sadly, I think I'll have to end the video here because the video has been way too long for my liking. And yeah, I hope you like this commentary. I'm sorry it was rushed, but I will go ahead and make a good video that's not rushed soon.